Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
Today's video takes us to Leavenworth, Kansas, where we find a hard-headed frauditor who thinks he can do what he wants, but then he gets trespassed. Oh, dearie me, no. I wonder if he'll file a lawsuit. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy, sonny boy.
Needing assistance with anything?
I'm sorry?
Are you needing assistance with anything?
I don't know.
Okay, I just see you recording, so I was just making sure you weren't... Is there anything I can help you with?
No, I'm just shooting a video.
Okay.
You got a sucker?
Do I have a sucker? I
Yeah.
do. You want a sucker?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can. What's your name?
My name's Kelsey. I'm
Kelsey?
assistant manager.
How you doing, Miss Kelsey?
I'm doing great.
Yes.
It's just for security purposes. Generally, when people are videoing, we just have to ask them if they're needing any assistance, because like videoing inside is not permitted.
No, I'm just shooting like a positive video. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
I can record?
Outside.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go like in or like on you guys' property.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Miss Kelsey. Look at Miss Kelsey.
There you go.
What kind you give me? Let me see if you got style. Butterscotch?
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I guess it's in season or
There
whatever.
you go.
I think the bank employee is just humoring the lad to get rid of him. She knows he's a 5150. Yeah, he needs to be committed for sure. But this is one of his older videos, and he always used to ask for a sucker and a bottle of water. Now he just wants to know about the vault.
Yeah, can I ask you a question?
Sure. Are
This,
you recording me?
yes.
I'll ask you to please stop recording me.
I'm doing this part of my video though.
Yeah, I'm not able to do like an interview on a camera.
No, I won't go do it.
I cannot answer any questions on camera. I can forward your inquiries to our media response team if you'd like.
Is it who's in charge in there?
I'm the assistant manager.
Yeah, the question was just because I can't really see it from here. Where's you guys' vault located?
I do not need to provide you with that information, but if you do have some information you're wanting recorded, I can forward that over to our media team for you. But
Yeah, I was just trying to see where it's located.
Yeah.
Would you know if it's climate controlled?
I do know information, but I'm not permitted to provide that to you. Like I said, if you want some more information, I can forward it over to our media team.
You wouldn't
But
be
I'm
able to.
done answering any questions.
You wouldn't be able to.
Especially on a recorded
You wouldn't be
video.
able to say like if it's climate control. Like is the vents big
I'm
enough to
done
crawl
having
through to do maintenance work?
conversations on video. If you want me to forward any information to our media team, I'm more than happy to do that.
Okay, I was just trying to see if the vents big enough to do maintenance work.
Would you like me to forward that to our media team?
Yeah,
for
you
them?
can if
Okay.
you like.
Let me gather your information. Give me
Okay.
just a second.
Again, this lady is just humoring the lad. She really wants him to leave the property. And if you notice here, good people, he's on private property. This is not public property. This looks to be a shopping plaza, and he's on private property. Of course, that's going to come up here in just a few minutes, but for now, let's keep watching.
Right back out.
What's your first name, sir?
Huh?
What's your first name?
I never gave it.
Right. To forward the information to the media team, I need your information.
You can just write down D.
Is that D-E-A-N?
No, the letter D. A.
Oh, D. I'm
yes.
sorry. Okay.
D A D D Y.
And your last name?
You can just put that down.
Sir, I need to know your information if you want me to forward it to our media team. This is not an accurate name.
It is soon. What do it say?
Okay. What is your last name so I can forward this?
I'd rather not give that.
Okay, then I can't forward it to our media team for you. But I am going to have to ask you to please stop recording, especially with our computers and sensitive personal information. If you could get away from our windows while you're recording, please.
Yes, Miss Kelsey. I have no intention of going like in or on you guys' property. And I'm not going to be long. I'm just going to be like maybe like a couple hours.
If you could just move it off of our property.
I'm not on your property.
Remember, good people, frauditors don't have the sense they were born with. This is a screenshot from Google Earth. Yeah, this is where he's at. Now, that sidewalk that he's standing on is private property. The sidewalk outside the brick wall by the street, now that's public property. But you can't tell a frauditor that. Nah, because they just don't understand things like that. That's too difficult for them.
I'm on the subway side.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying that I can see you recording into our
Yes,
building.
yes.
I've asked you to please stop. So please stop recording into my building where there are personal account information that you can see from here. So please stop recording right here. You can go around away from the premises, but I'm going to ask you to please stop recording where you're at right now because you can see all of that for security purposes.
Am I standing on your property right now?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to stand right here just for a few hours, Miss Kelsey.
Okay.
I'm not
That's
going to be
fine.
long. And what is your last name? Your date of birth.
I'm not providing you with my date of birth.
You want me to give me your date of birth?
I am done having this conversation. If you need anything else, you can stop recording and come in and talk to me.
What
okay?
is your zodiac sign? Would you be able to at least say what's your zodiac sign? Miss Kelsey.
Now, this moron asked the young lady for her last name, her date of birth, her zodiac sign. What, do you want to date her, man? I mean, what's up with this guy? Yeah, hey, give Grandma her hat back, by the way, man. It doesn't fit you right.
A few minutes later.
What's up, dude?
How you doing?
What are you doing?
Exactly what you doing?
What are you doing out here? Doing in my space?
What space?
Huh? I own the
space?
property.
Okay, I'm not on your property.
You are on my property.
This is your property?
I own this property.
You own this where I'm standing right now?
You know I do.
I challenge you on that. You don't own this, bro, sir.
Okay.
Respectfully.
Okay.
Respectfully.
What are you doing?
Exactly what you doing.
What are you doing? Why are you recording my building?
I was actually over here, and she kind of butted in. She never told me to leave, but I can see off her expression it was an issue, and I got off their property.
Okay.
Is that correct? Is that correct? Did you say anything to me?
No, I have not.
You didn't? But I saw you looking at me when I was over there, and it didn't look pleasant, so I got off your property after that and never got back on.
What are you recording?
I was doing a story. I was trying to do a positive story.
Yeah.
She never came out to say, hey, sir, what are you doing? I spoke with the lady there, Miss Kelsey. So we spoke with them. She gave me a sucker.
I haven't made it over to the
She gave me a sucker, but when I was walking on the brick, I saw you point to the other guy, just button your nose and some stuff you shouldn't have been butting your nose in. But if you'd have came and told him,
butting our nose in?
She was. I wasn't even on this side. She worked at Subway, and I wasn't even dealing with
She represents
Subway.
me, and I own all this property.
No.
He doesn't understand, sir. He doesn't understand one bit. You own the Navy Federal and the Subway building and you lease them out. He just doesn't get that. He thinks it's public property. Yeah, I do apologize, sir. He just doesn't have any common sense. He has no sense. None. Zero.
Hey, man, I can't even have a cordial conversation with you, sir. But I'm not on your property now. Nobody told me to leave, but her look didn't look pleasant, so I got off your property and I won't be back on it.
Did you walk here or drive here?
I parachuted. It's over there.
All right, go ahead and call the police again.
Why would you do? Why would you do that?
Excuse me?
Why would you do that?
Because you're recording business. That's not safe.
That's not. What's not safe about it? Let me actually look. What can I see? What I'm gonna do? Take a sandwich?
We don't know what you're intending.
What am I gonna do? Steal a meat lover sandwich?
Didn't know we had a meat lover.
Come on, baloney. Come on, man. Squeeze your butt cheeks together. It help you stop being nervous, man. Yeah.
What did Sweet Thang here just say? Squeeze your butt cheeks together. I don't know, sonny boy. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm thinking you know all about that. Let's carry on.
Eventually.
Can I get your badge number? I didn't get that.
1623, 1623.
I appreciate you for being professional.
Absolutely.
Before we start, for my safety, by speaking to me, do you consent to waive your qualified immunity?
No,
You don't?
I do not.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the deal, man.
It's no deal, man. I've never been on their property. I'm not on their property.
No.
I hope you went in there and educated them, because I'm about to actually go to the Justice Center, and I'm about to get your body cam footage. With your body camera on?
Yes, it is.
Your body camera's on.
It is on right now.
Right now?
Right now. Anytime I have professional contact, my department policy is I turn my body camera on. It was on by the time I walked inside the bank. It was activated, and then it was on for my entire interaction inside the bank,
Okay.
all the way up to.
And I appreciate you for being professional. One thing I wish I could have caught you and said to you is because they've been nervous about me having a camera, but they call more men with cameras. So when I go get the body cam footage, now I got inside their bank.
Okay.
But no directives, man. I told them I'm not going in or on their property. I never been. I see Subway don't want me on their property either.
Well, so
Sonny Boy here just doesn't understand the difference between public and private property. This is private property. You're standing on it right this moment, you moron. In this picture, you're on private property. Now, talking to the police officer, you're on public property. Learn the difference, Sonny Boy.
the gentleman I talked to, Mr. Evans,
Okay.
owns this entire building.
He
and
just
the
came.
parking
He
lot.
just came and told me that, and I told him I have no intent on.
He wants you trespass warned. So if we have contact with you or evidence of you on his property in the next year, you're allowed to be charged.
I won't be on their property, and I'm going to do a story not to get it. I'm telling him, what you gonna think I'm gonna do? Take a Subway sandwich? You think I'm gonna take a foot long?
Dude, I know your goal as a First Amendment auditor, right? But it is odd behavior. We don't see it on a regular basis.
Okay.
And so when people hold the camera up to a bank where there's private information, bank accounts, all that good stuff, it makes people nervous, and that gives them a reason to call us.
And then,
That's
and another thing, what I don't get is they have blinds. Like Miss Kelsey, I spoke with Miss Kelsey.
Yeah.
She gave me a sucker. Just shut your blinds.
Absolutely an option, but most people, the majority of the population, choose to call us rather than take little steps.
In
like that.
2024, let me ask you this: when you leave your house, where can you go where you're not recorded? Besides the
Virtually
restroom.
nowhere.
Besides the restroom.
Yeah. Yeah, we live in a glass house, my man.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything is recorded. Cameras on houses, cameras on everything.
Oh, it's on your doorbell now. Once you leave your house, you on people's
I know for a
doorbell.
fact I have a
It's
ring
okay.
doorbell, so,
Yes, sir.
would you like to identify yourself?
Do I have to?
You do not have to.
I appreciate you.
Okay. Just know that you are on body camera. We do know what you look like.
Absolutely,
So if we
sir.
have
Let
you
them know
on-
I trespassed them as well. I don't want them on my property either.
Okay.
Let them know I don't want to see them on my property. Since we can do it like that, hey, I just trespass. Let them know I don't want to see them on my property.
Okay.
Well, good people, I'm going to leave the video there, although it does continue for several more minutes, and he just rants and raves to himself about how he was never on private property. There's something wrong with the lad. There really is. Man, he came out of nowhere. He started out small, and now he's got a big following, and people think he's doing God's work. Yeah, he's doing God's work, all right. No doubt about that. But not to worry, good people. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe, because as Kansas City Accountability points out in this video, there's no end to the stupidity when it comes to frauditors on YouTube. They will do the stupidest things they can think of for clicks and views, and it's so pitiful, isn't it? Please check out Dr. Dave's other channels, including Dr. Dave Frauditor Terminator. It features the 4 fabulous fools of frauditing. And if you need more stupid people to look at, Dr. Dave's main channel has over 6,000 video uploads for your viewing pleasures. Yeah, this lad needs a job. I wonder if he has a criminal record. Is that why he can't find a real job? We'll have to check into that. Cheers to that.
What's his name? What's his name? I want his name. Hey, don't leave because you're detained, bro. What do you think about your service here today, ma'am?
You know what? If you're gonna be such a jerk,
He was being disorderly. He's being disorderly. And we're not breaking the law. We shouldn't have a problem here, right? Oh, you're racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Lower your voice. You're getting aggressive now. If we're in public property, you have to have a crime in order to trespass us.
Said, take your hands out of your pocket.
I'm asking for a law.
We don't know what the heck you're going to do right
Well,
there.
sir, we're not doing
okay?
anything wrong.
What's the Third Amendment? Let me go talk to him.
Yeah, nobody knows the damn Third Amendment.
This guy's being disorderly, but it's okay because he's a cop. Get away from me. Get away from me. But you can citate them.
Yeah.
Are they going to be cited for disorderly conduct? In America, the land of the free, where we choose to do what we want as long as we don't break the law, who the hell do you think you are?
Fucking man, dude.
I'm not doing anything to
You're a
you.
bitch ass punk.
I'm not doing anything to you.
Bitch ass white shoe.
I'm not doing anything on you.
Freedom of speech. He never said fighting words.
Those are fighting words.
How is that fighting words? If you feel like fighting, it's your problem. He's not doing anything wrong.
I can guarantee you, sir, I can take a video of myself farting and thousands will see it.
Dude, you're in my space. Get away from me. Call the police, would you please?
Just know that we are the bosses, bro. We are. You're not. You have a gun? Yeah. It's your Second Amendment. Guess what? I have a camera. We're going to speak to the mayor about this. By the way, sir, you're in Auditing America with over 100 million views on the internet. I don't have to discuss my day with you. Who are you? Can you briefly, in one sentence, tell us what the Third Amendment is about? You don't point your finger at people. We weren't harassing anyone. Oh, you assaulted me.
I did.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me.
Come on, we're on camera. We're on camera. Smack me, okay?
Who's talking about violence?
Come on, man.
Who's talking about violence?
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Hey.
Get out of my face.
I'm not backing up. No, you asked me. I'm
causing
not.
a
If you touch her, you're gonna go to jail.
I'm not touching her.
Get back up.
I don't want to touch either
Back
one
up.
of you.
Oh, the shit show at the post office. You should be crying about that line that you're making. My God.
Why are you crying about cameras?
I have an anxiety problem.
What's your name?
I don't answer questions. And that is why, my friends, Mr. America does what he does. And then you become a tyrant.
And we can nicely refuse.
I'm a tyrant. Who are you?
Who are you?
You're sitting here
Who are
recording
you?
people without their permission.
I'm a camera guy, and I'm in a public place. What's your problem, bro? I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
If I take their mask off, you will be recording.
What you gonna? I bet you don't have the balls to do that. We have authorization.
I don't want to be on your camera.
Maybe being in a public
How
place is
about
not the
common
best.
courtesy?
Now it's your turn to walk away.
I can walk away whenever I really.
Walk away now.
Am I being detained?
No, that's why I just told you to
Okay,
walk
I'm
away.
free to leave.
That's the opposite of detainment.
Oh, okay, I'm free to leave.
So go ahead. Yes, please.
Okay, I'm free to stay too. Listen, bro. Slow your roll.
You have an appointment.
I'm not talking to you. What the Third Amendment is, and I'll be on my way. You don't have to tell me verbatim. You can just tell me briefly what's the Third Amendment about.
Why'd you do that?
We asked you multiple times.
Okay, but why did you do that?
I don't need to speak with you, sir.
Who you need to speak with?
Get away from me.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
You're too close, bro. Never break the law. I know my boundaries. I know where I'm at. I'm not interfering with anybody. I don't need you guys to explain to me how to behave myself. Take this one more personal because I've been in there and I know exactly what you guys do. I know exactly how you guys treat the inmates. Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again. All right? Keep your hands to yourself. Why are you touching me, bro? You are a Nazi, sir. And we can get you fired. You know that?
Traveling, we can ask you to leave.
You don't. You can ask, but I can nicely refuse if I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. Hey, man, but you have a gun and I want you to stay away from me. Before you enter those doors, all of you stick your tongue in your asses. You touch me. You touch me. Why you put your hands on me? Why you put your hands on me though? You hit me. You can't go anywhere. Look at this guy is following me. Leave me alone. She hit me. She hit me. It's on video. She hit me, and now she's detained by the police. I have freedom of speech. You don't tell me what to do. Who do you think you are? Let's stay right here. No, you can't. You're escaping. Yeah, you're helping a criminal. That's a crime too. You were all up in my face. Why don't you get in my face again, stupid? I'm sick of you.
I don't think there's a crime that's been committed.
You haven't made an investigation.
Okay, well, did he assault you?
What are you going to arrest me for? Trespassing? What's the crime? You need a crime to trespass somebody in a public place. What's the crime?
Sir, I tried to explain.
What's the crime?
Clearly, you just want to argue.
Well, no, of course I want to argue. I've been violated right now.
First one.
You're required to know this.
What's the first one?
I'm asking you.
What's the first one?
I'm asking you, sir.
What's the first one?
What you tell me?
I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you, sir.
Okay.
You don't give us orders. What don't you understand about that?